a pest operator come in.
Yep.
Maybe once or twice a year, and they do a sweep for sander. So what they do is I think they stand up on that point there, and they've got thermal. They just sweep, and if there's a deer over there at night time, it'll show up.
Oh yeah.
And then I think they've shot 4 or 5.
And bunnies poisoning.
And well, he's also done he's done a few culls of rabbits, but I've got permission to go on Dave's and actually do rabbit shooting. So I just haven't got there yet. So I'll come in one Friday evening, once or twice a year, and just do around his place, because they basically come through.
Yep.
Willows. The plan is to actually poison all the willows.
Exit the willows.
As well. So there's various willows, and you'll see further around where there's willow trees.
What a pussy. Yeah. Well, willow.
Yeah. So they'll end up being eradicated, and the idea is to try and start the process this shortly, but it just depends on funding. So we'll probably put additional funding into a little bit more lime shell rock to finish that.
Find the parts.
And then we'll start the willows maybe next.
So you have a loop trail already for walking.
Yes.
And cycling's permitted.
Yeah.
Fishing's permitted from a kayak or a tinny without an engine.
Yeah, I think so. I know they certainly stand on the shore anyway.
Oh right, standing on the shore fishing.
Yeah, but no, they probably do. I'm not.
We're
not sure.
That's the intake, presumably. That water tower.
Yeah.
So it's not siphoned or anything. It's actually just a gravity. Thing.
Yeah. So we'll keep going around, and you'll see the second phase. So there's basically a loop that starts at the car park, comes along up the hill. You can see the track just across there.
Yes.
Goes right round, and then when we get further around, got the second dam face that comes along there. We'll put a new bridge in. Costs about $30,000 for a big bridge that can take horses and SUVs or side by sides.
Horse friendly here.
Potentially, I think so. Yeah. And then they come round, and then they join up to this track here, and they come around, and then it goes back around there. And then goes back down the face, back down area, and they walk around and join up back over there.
Outstanding.
So, but there's a vision for the second track right further around, which I'll show you as well.
Higher peripheral trail.
The second, well, just a second continued.
Another loop.
So there'll be another loop. So it's really, this place is, and it's a destination. You're getting people coming from, one lady came up from Wellington, brought her grandkids, they come in, it's...
Knowing it's here is most of it.
This is a real destination thing, and I say a lot of that face has all been planted with native, but we'll see it when we go around, but obviously the grass is quite high at the moment.
So as the water supply, you don't want people swimming in it, obviously.
No, so at this stage, what the plan is, the plan is to actually install, the council's installing dams, not dams, bores. And then the idea is once they're installed, this will be, it'll always be like a backup, but basically the idea is that this will then become a recreation, because it won't be a water supply anymore.
So Western Bay have got that around near where I live, so they've moved from they don't want to have to, they are going to replace the dam wall, I think. But it's just an earth dam from the 1920s. And it's become recreation entirely, recreation habitat, but they've gone to ball fields. So it's all aquifer stuff with reservoirs.
So that's kind of, because the water is terrible, absolutely terrible. It's just like drinking dog shit, honestly.
Really?
When I first arrived, Palm Snook water was quite nice, and second day I was here, I had water, it's like, what's this shit? And then went to the just the cooler thing and had a drink of that. Oh, that'll be okay now. And now I just bring my own bottled water in from home. It's absolutely terrible, and it's always on Facebook. It's renowned. It's probably got the worst water in New Zealand.
So not drinkable.
No, it's just disgusting. To the extent that even when you have, in the middle of summer, when you have a shower or something, you just end up, it just stinks of like, so it's like almost like mixing dog poo up in a
so that's a runoff. It's a runoff thing.
I would say like further up there's all ducks and everything, but I think it's just the quality of the water. But we'll keep going around anyway.
Is it chlorinated?
It's got